So I thought I'd show off the intro sequence here. Decent intro sequence, not flawless, but I know I might skip through it, but you should see it once, you know. Thought I'd show off some of the conversations here. There's a lot of them in this game, this part of the game.
Don't envy you, the way the boss goes on about it. No use going in there to clean up. Let him cool off a bit. You better just write that report.
Right. We found you out of it on V, covered in blood, burying the pieces of your wife and the pizza guy under a rose bush in the backyard. There's a bloody chainsaw in the bathtub, and by the looks of it, they had been shot in your bed. The murder weapons have your prints all over them, and you say you didn't do it.
Hell no! I'm a fall guy! I've been framed! It's a setup! I was getting too close to the truth, so they had to get rid of me.
This should be good. Your wife and the pizza delivery guy had to get rid of you?
No. Yeah. They were gonna whack me. Motherfuckers! They were gonna whack me! Steal my money! It was self-defense!
Right. Your wife and the pizza guy were trespassing in your bed, and you killed them.
No! I didn't kill anyone! It's a frame-up! Weren't you listening?
Okay, now I get it. Your wife and the pizza guy deviously conspired to set you up. They killed themselves in your bed with your gun, proceed to chop each other to pieces in your bathtub with your chainsaw, and finally lure you to the backyard where they patiently wait under the rose bush to inject you with V, and when you are helpless, they leak blood all over you and call the police. Anything to add?
See, that's just it. I wish it was that easy. And I know this sounds crazy, but they weren't in on it alone. It's much bigger than that. Basically, anyone who does home delivery is in on it. The mailman. And that means that the government is involved. The mailman told me all about it.
So all we have to do is to get in touch with this mailman, and we get the proof.
See, that's not gonna work. He's dead.
The mailman's dead. I'm sure the DA would go easy on you if you just come clean right now and told where you buried his body. I suppose it's not under the same rose bush.
See what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. You're not listening. You failed to grasp how serious this is.
Okay, so how would you like to take this forward?
Give me a gun and set me loose, and I'll have this mess sorted out in no time.
Okay, wise guy, the comedy hour is over.
These conversations are hilarious.
Write this crap down.
This is mostly going to be other people talking, just so you can hear the stuff.
It was all connected. The murder of Senator Gate, the cleaners, the inner circle, Vinnie Gognitti. I had to make Winterson see
I
it.
think you can see the picture behind
Winterson's phone was
him
ringing.
of
She wasn't at her desk.
the four of them that he got in the apartment that the
Winterson's
cleaners
phone.
were cleaning. He took a photo there of 4 guys, including Senator Gates and Alfred Woden.
I think she's in the interrogation room getting a statement from a witness.
And you could see them
Number one, thank you. You may step back.
behind Max there for a minute.
They can't see you through the glass. Just take your time. See if you can recognize any of them, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Number 2, step forward and speak the line you were given.
I can't read.
Just say the line number 1 said.
You think I was listening?
You are nothing but a one-armed bandit.
Stupid. You're nothing but a one-armed bandit.
Thank you. Step back, number 2. Number 3.
You are nothing but a one-armed bandit.
Aren't I supposed to identify any of the men in jumpsuits?
That's none of your concern. Just concentrate on the task at hand. Do you recognize any of them?
Yeah, number 3's the one.
Thank you. Okay, we're done. Take them away.
Okay, ladies, you heard her. This way.
You can wait here. Someone will come to get you once the paperwork is done. I tried to help you, Max, but you didn't listen. Now it's too late.
Detective Payne, anything you'd like to add?
As I was trying to tell the other detective, the place was crawling with guys in gray overalls. They sure as hell weren't cleaning the place, but she wasn't too keen on listening to me. It's hard to say who was out to kill who, but the chick I just fingered and the men in jumpsuits, they got into a serious firefight.
Okay, thanks.
No, thank you.
So, yeah.
They're taking the fall, both of them. Payne was with her when she was
You're
arrested.
gonna mostly be watching the level, to be honest, but that because I don't like interrupting
I was
these
informing the proper
conversations.
authorities on what they should know. Stay away from my case, Max. Stay away for your own good.
Everything had started out as black and white. Somewhere down the road, the line went blurry. The colors started to run, got smudged and gray. Winterson had been above my suspicion. It felt like a goodbye.
There's a couple of bits where I cut something out because I got lost. I didn't cut out me checking to see if that picture was significant in any way, but I have nothing to say about it.
I want to report a crime.
You've come to
I
the right
haven't
place.
cut out any
So
interesting
my boyfriend,
conversations.
the loser's jerk, sits on his ass all day and keeps playing these stupid video games. You know, stupid Dick Justice and stuff. Doesn't go to work, gives me no thought.
Unfortunately, being a jerk is not a crime.
No, I wasn't finished. I'm getting to it. So I got real sick of it and threw the television out of the window. It was mine. I can do whatever I want with it, right?
As long as no one got hurt.
That's what I told him. He's my ex, really. But now the sicko's threatening to kill me. That's a crime, right? He's been playing those video games an awful lot. Makes him a very good shooter. Holding that controller's like holding a gun.
This is the
they say in
second time the
news.
game's
You gotta
commented
help me.
on
I fear for my life.
computer game violence. I don't think a game like this is necessarily against it. I think it's against the idea that it's genuinely dangerous.
Vanishing into the night.
It genuinely makes you a killer.
10-4. Repeat.
I like the way you can't actually hear what the guy says. It's like,
Okay, stand by. Go ahead.
But yeah, this whole media thing where they blame computer games for violence,
Can you verify the address?
it's pretty stupid, really. It's because the people who write it don't play computer games and don't understand computer games. The fact that I'm not a killer and I've played this, I think I'm living proof of that.
It's basic positioning. It all starts with a name.
None of that matters. When I crack this case, Miller, they'll remember.
Like you're ever gonna crack it.
It'll be done when it's done. I'm gonna do it right. It's the spirit of the law, not the letter.
I'll be on your back about it till you do.
You already put a snake in my bed. What more can you do?
Yeah, I cut a big bit out there where I wandered
The
around
lineup
and
was
couldn't
done.
find my way
Mona was back in her
around.
cell. The cells were downstairs.
I mean, for the computer game violence thing, there have been numerous studies done, and none of them have found a direct correlation. In fact, they haven't even found an indirect
From one of your customers.
correlation. They haven't. There has been
Sachs.
no proof
last
in
poke down the
studies
corridor to your
whatsoever that computer game violence causes real people to become violent.
Just what we got.
Maybe if they're already psychotic,
You've gotta
but
get me out.
then,
You
you
know I
know,
can't do that.
If I
a
stay
banana
here,
could
I'll
set
die.
you off
Isn't that a bit
if you're
melodramatic?
already
Behind bars,
psychotic.
I'm a sitting duck.
Anything
This is as safe as
could.
it gets.
Come on, Max. Any one of these cops could be on the Inner Circle's payroll. You should know.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know Alfred Woden. You want answers? Call him. He'll verify everything I've told you.
Okay, I'll do that. I didn't want to have anything to do with Woden. I should have called. Can I use your phone?
There's one through the door behind you. You can use that.
We're all gonna die. And puke ain't pretty.
Sorry for showing you him throwing up earlier.
How fucked up is that?
That's pretty
Anyway.
fucked up.
You can say that again. I mean, there I am driving a stolen car on my way to the lot to get a trunk full of illegal guns to sell. Mind you, I don't have them yet. At this point, apart from the wheels under me, I'm a law-abiding citizen. At this point, I'm still just on my way to get the guns, okay? So the cops pull me over.
That's fucked up.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm thinking when they pull me over. This is fucked up. And you know what? They couldn't care less about the car.
No shit.
That's the irony. It's some kind of if you drink, don't drive campaign. All they want is for me to blow into a breathalyzer.
No shit.
I kid you not. So with a breath of relief, I take the damn test. And just when it's over, when they're just about to wave me on my way...
Uh-oh.
The cops' eyes zoom in and stop on something sticking out from under the seat. Game over.
What?
A fucking gun. I didn't even know it was there. Must have belonged to the owner. Unlicensed. Turns out it's a murder weapon. How fucked up is that?
It's pretty fucked up.
So, what are you in here for?
Oh, me? DUI.
If you think about it, the person who wrote this game must have put that in just in case you're someone who goes and deliberately looks for their stuff.
You've reached the voicemail of Senator Alfred Woden. Please leave a message.
There's something very atmospheric about Woden's voice.
You ask me, you still owe me.
His entire personality is in his voice, I think.
Jesus Christ!
Bomb? That was a bomb! Upstairs, now!
Jesus!
Upstairs, now!
Something was off. Mona's words on her being a sitting duck kept playing in my head. The bomb had misdirection written.
Another thing I think about the video game violence situation is, look, I play something like this if I'm angry. It gets rid of my anger. It lets me blow off steam. It lets me get rid of any feelings I have of violence. So violent video games are more likely to calm people down because they'll get rid of their aggression. It doesn't even make logical sense. It's just because, you know, when a real life violent incident occurs and someone shoots a load of people, and you say, well, it's because the person was crazy. That's not useful to anyone as an explanation, because it's not something you can do something about. That's the thing. So it's not a satisfying explanation for anyone, whereas if you can point to computer games or heavy metal music or someone being Nemo or something and say, look, that's the reason, those are things that politicians can get rid of and the media can tell them to do that, and they've got a much more interesting headline than reason someone who is insane killed somebody is because that person was insane. And you can see how that's not a very good headline. And seriously, anyone could set someone who's insane off. So if I ever tried to ban computer games, tell, you know, whoever's running for Prime Minister or President or whatever it is in your country, write to them and tell them, you get rid of computer games and you've lost my vote, mate.
Have no fear. Vlad is here. The world was getting too small for comfort. Too many coincidences.
Bang! You're dead, Max Payne.
A giant-headed Captain Baseball bat boy costume lay in the back seat. Gearing up for Halloween?
Max, dearest of all my friends, call it my Trojan horse in the war Vinigogniti started. Speaking of which, any news?
Do me a favor. Drop me off at Coney Island. Does the inner circle ring any bells?
Nothing mystical about them, even if they themselves would like to think so. Just one step up the ladder of organized crime. I see where you're going with this. Gognitti has made a deal with them.
What about Mona Sachs?
I know of her. Her reputation as a hired killer. I hear she is a stone fox. I would fuck her.
Right then, I hated Vlad.
Max, I need to ask your advice as a friend.
Ask.
Hypothetically, if the only choice you've got is to do the wrong thing, then it's not really the wrong thing. It's more like fate. You have to do what you have to do.
It's never that easy.
Of course. We agree to disagree.
So there's a lot of cutscenes here, but there it is. Go show them off anyway.
Why was I there again?
Wait. Wait just a minute. Talk to me.
What are you so afraid of? What do you want from me?
The things that I want. By
I
Max
love
Payne.
this dialogue in this
Smoke.
game.
A whiskey. For the sun to shine. I want to sleep to forget. To change the past. My wife and baby girl back. Unlimited ammo and a license to kill. Right then, more than anything, I wanted her.
Well, apparently leather jackets really squeak when you're
Up to my place.
in the middle of
We can
doing
take them
what
there.
they were doing. Remember that if you're one.
This way!
I think we're approaching the end of this episode, so ouch, that fall must have hurt. But yeah, I'm just gonna sign off here, and I'll see you in the next part, and just let you watch the end of this cutscene.